to now? Here you are.
Hello, YouTubers. I got a tingamajiggy.
Oh yeah?
Remember,
Tingamajiggy.
way back, a dooflicky really is what it is. And it is a dooflicky. Remember when we put this up last Sunday? We said we have to figure out what we're going to use to do this, right? To lift this tire,
Right, yeah.
Because that hook is not really suitable for that, right? So then, of course, fella says, well, guys had really good ideas, and either one of them would work. I wanted something with heavy duty. I wanted something that I could just go and pick out of my scrap bin. Something that cost no money at all, but yet still work.
I'm liking it.
Yeah. So I came up with a design. And here's my design.
Oh, what do you call it? A tingamajiggy.
That's dooflicky.
Oh, dooflicky.
Yeah. So what happens is, now, you go down here inside the tire, side the wheel.
Okay.
Then when you want to get it out.
Oh, yeah.
Now I could have got fancy and put a spring on that so it would automatically flick back, right? But I said, it's a bit of a clobber when you do that. Now I don't know if this is going to work. This is even a bit of stainless quarter we rolled with the, well, when Clifford was here, our elderly friend.
That's right.
He wanted to see how I was going to make the rings. So.
Yeah.
And this here is a thing that I bought. I don't know, I probably took it off some part or something. I threw away parts of it and used this for something else, and looks like something Princess Auto, but I didn't buy it. It was there in the junk drawer, right? So let's see if it'll work, and you know, I don't know. You can see it's never been used before because there's no paint gone off it.
No.
All right.
Okay, so this is what we're calling like the maiden voyage, the main test.
Yeah, pretty well, right? So you get if it fails, you get to see it fail. So it just basically goes down like that. Like that.
Oh
Like
my
that.
gosh, that was easy.
And then I got to get my big old fingers in there. And of course, you know what you can do is you can go ahead and leave it there and take your tire nut off and mount your new tire. And when you're done,
Yes, no
why
harm.
would you need to take it off? Got to come off anyway.
True.
And then you put it up there again like that. And then it goes over like that. That's it.
Wow.
And that's what I came up with.
That's a good design.
Now any smaller wheel than that, you're just going to lift it up and put it up in place, right? So, but hang on a second now, because there's something else I got to do. Are you hanging on?
Yep, we're hanging on. Oh good, I was hoping we didn't have to hang on for too long. What's wrong now?
That was easy.
Do it again?
That was easy.
Sweet. The easy button.
So that's how that's going to work.
Good job.
It's simple.
Yep,
It's easily repairable.
that's right.
So,
It's efficient, it's added away.
got to get one of those retractable things so that it'll zip back up. I got one of them somewhere, just can't find it. It's like a, remember years ago you get your key thing with the,
That's right.
right? Well, these are for tools, and they're 4-into assembly lines and stuff. And you hook them on, and you hook your tool onto it, and you bring the tool back up. Well, that's what I need for this. And I have one. I just need to find it. Okay?
Okay.
So, but that's it, folks. That's how that works, right?
That is very cool.
We still have BX Boots. It's starting to look like this could be the last shipment. We're not going to bother after this. So once they're gone, they're probably gone forever.
Okay,
from
yeah.
us.
Yeah, I've got a bushel going out today, so
Yeah.
all orders that came in again now, yesterday and today.
Yeah, well,
They're ready
they'll
to
be
go.
gone, right?
Yeah.
So, other than that,
Yeah,
that's it.
Just packing those up now.
yeah, cool. And yeah, so that's the idea of it. So what thinkest thou? Of course, everybody now have a dozen ideas of how I should have done this, but it works well. And it'll go
How?
down the thinnest, the skinniest of holes,
Yeah,
right? So,
idea.
but it's going to be a back saver.
That's the main thing.
And the lift helper is out,
Yes, that's right.
and we got to do some mods on that, some major mods on that. So,
Exactly.
and we got to do some mods on our rail. Remember our rail system?
Yes.
Well, the guy came here today, and remember this came down like this.
Mm-hmm.
He said it's exactly what he wanted, but he's thinking about it after. He wants it up straight, so that when he turns it,
There you go. Yeah.
it will clear the pool.
Yeah.
That way he don't have to be taking it off and on.
Mm-hmm.
He said it actually turned out better than he anticipated.
Oh, yeah.
So
really
he's happy.
pleased.
And do you know what he told me?
I have no idea. Let me just move you a little dooflicky here.
He told me, and this guy is a very, very reputable fella. He said, Paul, he said, I have an old boxcar that a train used to tow, right? And he says, I have in it some welding equipment that I want you to look at. And he said, I also have, and he thought for a second, he said, is there such thing as a Triumph motorcycle? I said, yeah. He said, there's one in there. He said, now, he said, I could be wrong, but he said, it's probably from the 40s or 50s. So he said, is any good to you? He said, you could probably take it.
Well,
So I don't know the condition of it. I don't know. But maybe, maybe I'm back into the restoration again.
oh, my.
We're going to see. Never know. And you know,
Oh, never say never, because you always say that, because sometimes you don't know what's going to come along.
as soon as I say I'm never going to restore anything again, something happens like this.
Yeah, right.
Stay tuned, folks. That story will continue, I'm sure. 'Cause this guy is very reputable. Been doing business with him a long time, and when he says something, it happens.
Exactly.
He's quite successful, and he's a go-getter.
Yep.
And he has no use for it. He's, I guess, in the 70s or
Nice.
close to it, and he don't want it, right? So maybe we'll do a Triumph restoration on the channel. Who knows? We will see.
Oh, you've been making some adjustments?
Yeah. To this,
Yes.
he's picking that up today. So remember we had it coming down here?
Yep.
No, he said needs it up here, but then he got the tape it. He started measuring. He said, "Oh yeah." He said, "No, I need to make a new one." I said, "No. What about if we just took it and bent it back up?" He said, "That'd be perfect."
Excellent.
So that worked out good. So he's really happy with
Oh,
this.
he is. He'll
Yeah.
have it now for the long weekend.
Yeah, exactly right. It's Friday morning, eh?
It is Friday morning.
So we celebrate Canada Day
tomorrow,
which is the 1st of July,
That's right.
and of course our American neighbors have the 4th of July.
Exactly.
We have tires this morning, plus we have an antique. What do we have coming in this morning?
Not sure on that one.
Thunderbird?
You booked that one.
No, I don't know. You'll see it now in a few minutes anyway.
Well, I'll find out shortly.
Yeah, and of course the lift helper is back out here. So this is the story behind this. Is I invented this, I'm going to say 8, 9 years ago.
Oh, yes.
I used it for a while. I put it out in the shed and forgot about it. Anyway,
Yep, it happens.
brought it out, and I brought it out last year just to show everybody. We did sell the design. The design was gone. And this was supposed to be destroyed, but kind of talked the company into saying, "No, can I keep it? Just use it for personal use." Okay, not a problem. So long as you don't show the inners. So I
Yeah.
didn't show the inners. So you guys, you didn't see the inners. So this is going to be Lift Helper 2.0 by the time the day is over.
Yeah.
So this is a great machine. The idea of this when I designed it was to use it in a bigger garage with a colder environment. Fellas with gloves on, you'd be able to use it as a pneumatic dolly, right? And plus for lifting your tires on. The problem is with it now, it's going to be used in a much enclosed environment, and that creates a little bit of a problem. And the little bit of a problem is that although it has swivel wheels in the front, if I want to move over here 2 inches, I got to do a lot of fancy maneuvering to get that over 2 inches. So that's got to change. So what's got to change on it is it's now going to have casters in the back. Couldn't get red ones, guys. It's going to have to get casters in the back, and they should have really a brake on them. So thanks to Princess Auto, we have casters. So this is going to be all changed. The other thing that's going to change too is, in the past, I've had this here cradle. So you take your tire and you lay it in the cradle. That's not going to happen anymore. That's going to be changed as well. And what's going to happen is now it's going to be like a forklift. It's just going to have forks lowered to the ground. And then what's going to happen, I'm going to be able to go over, pick up a tire, and put the tire on. Just move in like this to the tire, pick the tire up and go on with it. And this is about, what, a foot here now? Let me see here now. It's a foot. So it's going to come out 2 feet now. So it's going to come out to about here. And when you're lifting your tire up on a vehicle, that gives you more room to put your lug nuts on instead of having it too close to the body. We changed some valving. This is pneumatic, and what happens is pneumatic things have a tendency to be jumpy. See that?
Yeah.
So what I did
As I
is,
found out.
yeah, what you found out. Again, being pneumatic, this is going to be a little bit jumpy as well. But I did put a heavier valve on it. So just to show you, that's not light. And anyway, it's a little bit smoother.
Yeah.
So you can line it up. And I also put a valve in there where I can adjust the speed of the drop. So, you know, I can feather it down, but it's not ideal, but it's better.
Yeah.
I had plans on actually building a whole new system that was electric over hydraulic, using something like a motor that's on the hoist.
Oh, okay.
And of course we had looked at that yesterday, but the motor is $600. Then the cylinder is $200 or $300, and then the valving is this, and then it's got to change physically to accommodate all of that.
Yeah, not cost effective, plus put on a lot of work.
Well, the other thing is too is it's 110 or 220, so I could go 110. So you still got to drag the cord around, and it's a bit of a pain, right?
Yeah.
So you know, for the amount of time that I need it, this will work, you know.
Right.
So it'll lift about 300 pounds. So it'll do. So it is what it is. So that's what my plan is for, well, the weekend anyway. You won't get to see this until it's done, I guess. And hopefully we won't be out here all day. Maybe we'll have like a little extended long weekend.
Maybe.
Anyway, we'll wait for our customer, and then we still don't have the parts for our Sea-Doo. That never showed up.
Parts for our door, I just got a call on that for the Jeep.
Oh, did you? So they're in?
They're in now.
So we won't get that. That won't be starting till Tuesday now. And of course, he's in no rush as well.
No.
And yesterday we were into Princess Auto yesterday evening, and we had a guy come over and introduce himself, and he's a long-time viewer, so that was really nice.
That was really nice.
You get a lot of that.
Yeah, get a lot.
But it's
of that.
always nice to see somebody and hear their thoughts on the channel. So, what's that now? What's that? Are you waving to me?
No.
What's that? 5 minutes.
We've been at this long enough for you to know what
5
that is.
minutes.
That's 5 minutes.
Yeah, but like, I don't know if you're going like that or if you're going like that.
Well, neither one is good.
No, neither one is good. No,
But you know how you like to talk and ramble on, so I'm just giving you a little bit of notice.
Just trying to tell everybody what's all about. So, okay, you go change the batteries, and by that time maybe...
Yeah, we don't want to miss the car coming in.
Right. We got to get that on film now.
Cougar.
You got it on?
I got it on.
You got to give us a tour of this now.
That's where it
Everybody loved your last one.
Oh,
There
they
you
sure
go.
did.
What year?
67.
67.
Wow.
I gotta tell you, you got wicked taste. That's
Beautiful, isn't it?
That's beautiful.
Yeah. That's weird.
Wow, look at that.
Man, she's in some state.
Isn't it?
I think you'd have cleaned it up before you brought it in there.
I've been busy.
I got to go in now,
Wow.
put on some dirty coveralls.
Look at that.
And nice, eh? Yeah, beautiful.
That's beautiful. Wow.
Yeah, that was 2 years work there.
2 years work.
Years to do her?
Yeah.
Gord, where'd that one come from?
BC.
BC.
It's a British Columbia car.
Oh, I thought it was behind Carboneer.
No, not
Victoria.
behind
It can
Carboneer.
be that too, but no.
British Columbia.
Now, she got the sequential lights in the back, eh?
Yeah. Yeah.
These were the first ones to have then.
That's right.
It wasn't Mustang.
No, and
Mustang
and it wasn't Thunderbird either.
No.
This is the very first one.
Yeah.
This is supposed to be the gentleman's sports car, where the Mustang is
Yes,
a
boy.
cheaper version, basically.
Wow.
Yeah, that's right.
Look at
That's all right. I
that.
don't mind you put me down in the car. But then you got a Mustang.
I got a Mustang too.
Look at that. Your cover matches your carpeting, your mat. Yeah.
Huh?
I said your spare tire cover,
Yep.
everything matches.
Oh yeah, that's the way she was.
Nice, eh?
Yeah,
Well, that's some clean.
isn't it?
Holy smokes, that's some clean.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Yeah, we put there's 9 coats of paint on her. She got Wimbledon white.
Yeah.
It's got 2 base coats, 3 top coats, and then the rest is clear.
Wow.
And there's no polybond in it whatsoever. That's all original sheet metal.
Wow.
None of it replaced. And anywhere there was a dent or anything, it was done with lead.
The paint is flawless.
It is.
Holy smoke.
I love the color.
It's nice, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
Yes,
Well,
you know,
some nice.
Yeah.
you're very good.
Oh, yeah, because of that pressure.
Okay, open the door again. I'll have a look inside.
You didn't look inside.
Oh, sure, your head.
Sure,
You
what
big
are you
old
at?
fat
He
head.
was
They're
in
in
the
the way.
What are you at?
I mean, seriously, didn't
Yeah.
he, Gord?
Gee, you wouldn't last with Barrett and Jackson.
Well, I'm doing it. I'm
Should
here
she
now.
be sold by the time you got to look inside?
Yeah.
Close her now.
No, no.
Little telescopic steering wheel in it.
Wow.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Wow, very nice.
Yeah, that's nice. And look, you know, when we put the wood grain dash in the Mustang, everybody said it was sacrilegious.
Yeah.
But the older Mustangs
That's wood to grain.
had wood grain.
Yeah.
Right?
Wow.
Yeah. Boy, eh? Big roof. What?
So
Some
that's
shape, eh?
the original vinyl roof,
No.
and all the original glass never taken off her.
If that was
Oh my
Newfoundland, there'd be
gosh.
bubbles in that.
Yeah, we taped all that off
Wow.
and painted the lower part of her. Now the fenders and that were on the car when she's painted. She's not a chassis off,
No.
but she didn't need it. I drove that car for, I'd say a year and a half before I decided I was going to restore it.
Wow, eh?
Yeah, I bought it, drove it around just as a go-getter, go to work.
Boy. A beater.
Yeah, it was. Too.
Yeah.
Imagine, eh?
Yeah, and it worked like every day. It worked like a charm.
Some of the younger people will appreciate this. Kathy, come back here. Show you something.
Some of the younger people like
the younger
me.
people don't realize where we used to put motion potion back in the day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Now, my father had a Buick, and the Buick emblem used to,
yeah, dropped down.
well, boy, he used to have some fun with that.
You remember some of the GMs had it in taillight?
Yes, that's right.
Sit
Yeah.
down taillight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I think cars had character back then, eh?
The exhaust on that, that's two
Yeah.
2.5-inch stainless, and we handmade that.
Wow.
You would
eh?
appreciate that. It's all welded up with stainless.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. You know, it's ironic, isn't it? Now we know where to find the gas tank. We just can't afford to put anything in it.
I know. It's
Yeah.
just cruel.
If you drive that sensibly, it's not bad, but if you decide to get into it, it
Oh,
can be
yeah.
expensive to run.
Oh, you know. I suppose the compression ratio on that is almost able to turn her over when you crank her.
Well, she's set up with 9.5, so
Yeah.
she run on pump gas.
Good taillights, eh? Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah, beautiful.
I'm going to tell you, it takes a lot to impress me, but I'm impressed.
Yours, that's
Oh, look at a nice chrome edge on the trunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it matches with the grill. Yeah, or the tail lights.
You got to get a shot of her that way. Look, without getting the license plate, and then we use that for the opening picture. See? Not
Okay, hang on now.
Just it wants a bit of the, I want to see the grill in that. Boy, she's beautiful. Car's not bad either, is it?
You want to take that tire out of there?
Oh, jeez, you're some bossy.
It's ruined our...
Motorcycle tire.
She's worse than the crowd. Sure, they called up from CBC wanting to interview her out by the hospital.
Yeah.
And she got the photographer and the videographer on the phone trying to tell her where he should set up to. They got some laughing.
That was so funny.
And then she started to apologize. She forgot she's at home talking to her. And she looking, and she and on there lying in the bed with everything stuck on today. And she's looking out the window with the phone. She's pointing where they should be sitting. And when she got off the phone, I said, "You did realize you just told the CBC news crew how to set up your camera."
Cameras, yeah. Yeah. Not too confident in your work.
They were a great bunch, though, weren't they?
Oh, they were.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll get at her, eh?
Yeah, well,
We'll get at her.
shouldn't be too bad.
Wow, it's equally as beautiful underneath,
I'm
isn't
telling
it?
you, it's a work of art.
Yeah,
It
look
really
at
is.
that.
It's as good underneath as it is up top. Seriously.
Well, that's right. It's sort of like having to look with the makeup off, isn't it? You got to look
Well,
underneath.
it's like looking up under her skirt.
There you go.
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
Well, I would. Sure, this is turning me on something wicked.
This is like lady parts, is it?
I mean, something wrong, Gordon. Just don't turn a fella on, eh? You know, he's not normal.
Don't get me in this couch.
Yeah, that's right.
I can get myself in enough trouble without
Exactly.
We'll get to hear it that once. Boy, she's so nice, yeah.
She?
And stainless steel exhaust.
Yeah.
Amazing.
But I think the welding,
But it's not bad, I'm going to tell you
Yeah.
what. Not bad for a beginner. No, it's good.
well, the body man was with me, and then myself and him, we did 90% of the work of it.
Good job. It's all T. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fabulous.
Very, very, very nice.
Yeah, you could show her and put her on those mirrors that they do.
Oh,
in
for sure.
shows
Yeah,
and,
that's the way I show her when it's in the car shows.
Yeah.
Do you? Yeah.
Two
good.
mirrors, one in the front, one in the back.
Yeah. She is something else. Okay, now we got to do it. We got to do all the mods, so we can't show that.
No, okay, I gotta go.
Yeah, Jim.
Yeah,
What about him?
him and I did her.
Sarah?
Yeah.
That was the clutch.
Yeah. Okay. So we got the steering box on.
That's right, just went out.
Good thing you didn't film it.
Oh yeah, it was a bad job.
Oh,
No
man.
room, wasn't it?
There was no room. There was headers in the way. Plus the car's got a different type of transmission in it, and the clutch mechanism was in the way. And
Oh, plus, plus, plus.
But anyway, Gord was there to hold the light.
Good.
He's a great
And to
fellow.
see what was involved.
He's a great fellow. I don't mind Gord around.
No, fabulous.
So, it's Friday afternoon now. It's 12 o'clock, 10 after 12. So I'm going to go at my project. Now, I don't want to work anymore on the weekends like I used to.
No.
I'm trying to tone it down a little bit, so I'm going to spend
your
the rest.
rest.
Yeah, spend the rest of the afternoon at this. Yesterday evening I did all the mowing, so all the mowing is done. So I'm going to go back to modify this. So the next time we do a video, we'll modify this. We were going to get you at the BX, but it started to rain the other
Yeah,
day.
we had a lot of rain last few days.
Yeah, so I didn't want to get you out in the rain and that. So maybe over the weekend now, we'll get you at the BX, right?
Maybe.
And I'm going to modify this. So with that, it's a long weekend for us. So all the Canadians out there, happy Canada Day. We'll be back to wish the Americans happy 4th
right.
before the 4th comes here. And we hope you have a great, safe weekend. And look after yourselves and be kind to each other. I've learned sometimes you're better off letting stuff slide than you are getting mad. So
Right.
just be kind. And we'll see you in the next video, folks. Oh yes, and the boots. There's been always a little mix-up with the boots. When I say they're $9 each, they're $9 per boot. And it's $10 shipping US, and it's $15 shipping US everywhere else. That's 1 boot, 2 boots, 3 boots, whatever.
That's right.
Okay? So,
Yeah, the shipping covers any quantity up to 4.
yeah, well, now if you order like 20,000 boots,
Yeah, of course we're going to have to change it.
we'll say up to 8 boots.
Yes.
Okay. Somebody will order a dozen boots. So anyway, folks, you guys take care, and we'll see you next video. God bless.